Okay, so we're going to start with some Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the lid and blend them out with my fingers. Okay, so now we're going to start off this look with a crease shade. This is the color Invite Only, and it is a beautiful like sand warm shade, and I wanted to use this in the palette. I picked this color for the palette that I created because it's that extra warmth that you'll need, since all these are pretty cool toned shades. And I'm popping it into the crease to act as a transition shade. Now, you don't have to do this step. I kind of did it, I don't know why, when I put, you'll see in a bit, but you know, it's a great way to start off your eye look to make sure everything blends well together. Now I'm taking the shade Mix and Mingle. I should have done this step first, but I just went ahead and did the transition shade because it's habit. It's habit. So I'm just popping this all over my entire eye area, like everywhere. It's gonna act as a nice base to blend all of the colors seamlessly. Since this is a smoky eye, you really need all the colors to be blended very well. So I'm taking this Bow Beauty Jumbo Pencil, and it's a teal metallic shade, and it will act as a base for the Sapphire Smoky Eye. Now this, for me, I would probably wear this eye look mostly in September, since the birthstone is Sapphire. I always like to rock a gemstone, birthstone type of color in that month. So I don't know why, I just love the way this came out. I'm so glad I got to play with this palette that I created, and I love it, love it, love it. You know, it's so fun to kind of get that creative juice going. So I'm just popping it on the lid, smudging with my fingers to blend everything out. Then I'm taking this Ulta Eye Crayon, and it's like an eggplant shade, and I'm popping it on my lower lash line because I really wanted to use that purple in the palette that I picked out, and this is going to act as the base to kind of make the colors pop more. Now you don't really necessarily need a base for this because these are vibrant on their own, but I really wanted them to pop. And then I'm taking the smudging part of that eye crayon and just smudging my lower lash line out so that everything is nice and blended, so when I put the shadows on top it'll be more, you know, blended. You know what I'm saying. Now for the piece de resistance, this is Backstage Pass. Backstage Pass is the most beautiful sapphire shade I've ever seen, and this is why I wanted this palette to be more cool tone, because I wanted this blue to be one of the key shades in this palette that I would get to use to create a smoky eye. This is my little smoky eye palette that I wanted to have, and it's so nice with these Buxom shades because you get to pick any shade you want, 6 shades, and make your own customizable palette. That's what I love. You get to get those creative juices going, like I said before. And I'm just popping this on the lid as my main character in this eyeshadow look. I'm using a flat, small brush to kind of get more precision and just packing it on there. Don't worry if it's not all the way packed on. We're going to blend this out. So now we're taking that beautiful sand shade again, Invite Only, and we are popping it more on the crease to blend that sapphire shade into the crease to add more of a gradient effect. And this is to add more warmth because I feel like you have a lot of cool tones in your look, you might want to add a little bit more warmth to kind of balance everything out. That's just the way I like doing it, and this is the most beautiful transition shade ever, and I wanted it to kind of peek through a little bit, if you know what I mean. And again, this is just to blend everything out. We're going to be adding something else in the crease later on, so you'll see how it goes. Back to that beautiful sapphire shade, Backstage Pass, and I'm going to pack some more on the lid because we kind of lost it as I was blending everything out, and I'm just kind of pulling it towards the crease so that I can add that gradient effect without losing the pigment. Now we are picking up Cool Caviar, which is a beautiful like charcoal metallic gray, and we're popping this on the crease and the outer corner a little bit to add some depth and definition to the eye. I really felt like I didn't want it to be totally flat. I wanted it to have some depth and kind of like darkness in the crease area, so this was a beautiful shade to do that with. Now we're going to take that beautiful invite only color. It's my favorite shade in the whole palette, even though it's so simple, and I'm just going to pop that on top, kind of blending it upwards towards the brow bone and adding that warmth back in again so that it has that gradient effect and that added extra warmth to kind of balance the eye out. And I'm just pulling it towards the brow bone so that it blends really well. I'm just taking a flat brush to kind of clean that up. It's a clean flat brush, and I didn't have any more fluffy brushes that were clean, so I'm just kind of buffing it out. Then I'm taking the beautiful purple shade. Oh, I love it. It's called Posh Purple. It is so gorgeous, so beautiful, and I'm putting this on my lower lash line where I had put that base down, that purple base down, and it's a stunner. I know this is a sapphire kind of smoky eye, but I wanted another cool tone pop of color in there. Then I'm taking Invite Only again, and I'm going to take it with this like flat, I call it the high top haircut brush, and I'm just popping that on underneath Posh Purple, or Purple Posh. Is it Posh Purple? Posh Purple, and smoking it out a little bit. And then I'm just kind of, this is good for like kind of blurring out the lower lash line. I like that brush for some reason, and it's a brush I got on eBay with a collection of random brushes. Then I'm taking that beige shade again, that's Mix and Mingle, and I'm popping it on my brow bone again to kind of highlight a little bit more. I'm taking a flat brush to do that. Now I'm taking LBD, which is a matte black. I have a lot of matte blacks in a lot of my palettes, but I didn't want to pass this one up because this one was really, really nice. It's like a warm tone black. I can't describe it, but I'm going to put this on my waterline, and I've learned to use pencils in my waterline. I use Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in my waterline now in the Perversion shade. I'm just trying to get myself used to that, but I'm just popping this into my waterline and tightline. Now I'm taking from my other Buxom palette, this is that Lala Lavish. Lala Lavish is like a beautiful like duochrome lilac color. It's got a blue shift to it, and I'm popping it in the inner corner of my eye so that it brightens the look a little bit, and it kind of plays on the whole cool tone purple blue theme. And I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This has been my all-time favorite mascara at the moment. I love the Bare Minerals, what is it, Voluminous? Flawless Definition. I don't know why I was thinking something else. I've been loving that, but I kind of took a break from it because I finally used up my little tube, and I'm kind of saving my big tube for after this one, but this one is awesome. So I'm just putting that on my lashes. Now it's time to do the rest of the face. I'm going to warm up my skin with the pH Balance bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is an oldie but goodie, and I found this at Ross. I've been meaning to try these, and I got so mad the other day I left the dang light on, and now the light is dim. I'm so sad because it has a light inside of it. So yeah, there's my daughter in the background. Can you see? And I'm just warming my face up. There's my kids. With a contour brush from Avon. Since I have a cool tone eye, I wanted to really warm up my skin and make sure that everything is balanced out nicely. Now I'm taking this kind of flat-edged brush, and I'm going to contour my nose a little bit more. And then just blending that out. Then taking my pH Matchmaker, I said pH Balance, I meant pH Matchmaker blush, and it's just a pinky tone blush, and I'm using my stipple brush from e.l.f. to kind of put that on my cheeks, and it's kind of a warm tone rosy pink shade. I love it. It really looks nice, and it's really blendable. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlighter in Aura. I love this highlighter. A lot of people don't like it because it's too glittery, but I like it because I love that pink shift to it. It's like a champagne shade with a pink shift, and I love it on my cheekbones. And I'm using the e.l.f. concealer brush. I use it as a highlighter brush, but recently I've gotten a new highlighter fan brush. Now I'm taking my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip shade in Midi. At first I did not like this shade because I felt like it was way too bright for me, but I kind of like it now because it's that perfect cool tone nude. And the key to these to working a little bit is to apply one lip at a time. What I mean is the bottom lip and then the top lip, and make sure you do one even application. That way it doesn't mess up or crack or flake. That's what I've noticed with these. I can't do that with Lychee, but I can do it with my other shades. So this is just one even application on bottom and top lip. And then let it dry. Now to finish everything off with my L'Oreal Infallible finishing spray. Just spray all over your face, and I react really crazy. Let it dry. I swear I flinch all the time. And I'm going to add some Smashbox Primer Water for hydration. And that's the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's very simple, very fun, very vibrant, very soft. You name it, it's pretty. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!